Unique objects are objects that can only be used once in an environment. These objects are created with each new song, and will only need to be created again if they've been deleted. The physical input object represents the hardware inputs of all connected MIDI interfaces and is present by default in all newly created songs. The physical input object has 65 outputs. The first of these is the sum output, which carries all of the data from all MIDI inputs. The rest of the outputs represent up to 64 individual MIDI input ports. If one of the individual ports is cabled to another object, its data will no longer appear at the sum output. The sequencer input object routes data to Logic Sequencer to be recorded and is present by default in all newly created songs. The physical input and the sequencer input must be connected for any MIDI data to be recorded. The simplest setup is to route the sum output of the physical input directly to the sequencer input, but other objects like transformers or channel splitters can be placed in between if desired to alter MIDI data before it reaches the sequencer. These objects will be described in detail in the upcoming chapters. The MIDI clock object defines Logic's metronome. 3 clicks can be specified, one for the bar, one for the beat, and one for the beat division. Each of these can be activated individually by selecting the appropriate checkboxes. The parameters for each click include MIDI channel, note, and velocity. The MIDI click does not have to be connected to anything, but the port pull-down menu can be used to send the metronome to a specific MIDI output if necessary. That concludes a look at the environment's unique objects.